Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Let's see if I can get my chat up. There I can. Good to see you, John, Bernard, Stormy Sky. Just gonna catch it on the replay. Thank you for being here. Steven Wigwag, good to see you, man. Bernard, glad you're here. Sorry to hear you've had a rough day, Bernard. We have audio and everything, everybody. Out of curiosity. Hey there, Norman. Good to see you, man. Hey, there's Randy and Ethan. Good to see y'all. Thunder Ridge Railroad. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Good to see you. How you doing, Randy? Thank you, John. We haven't changed the camera yet, but we are showing good. I think Friday evenings are a little rougher around here for broadband. Hey there, Joe. How you doing, man? I probably should turn the mic off when I take a drink of Diet Coke. I was thirsty. I just had dinner. I'm full. Had a nap a little earlier, but hold on, let me turn this off. Alright, we're back on. And so what we got going on is last night we ran out of time. We started off kind of rough over there on the other side. On some turnouts that I knew I might have some trouble with, and some cars I knew I might have some trouble with as well. Then we kind of got broken in on some easier stuff. We had a few snafus, but it wasn't too bad. And so we got an A unit, a B unit, a B unit, and an A unit, and then we've got a box car. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars. All right, and we made a lap with this, and we ran out of time. I had told AJ I'd call her at a certain time. Cuz was starting in about 15 minutes, and I needed to go somewhere for dinner. So I got off, but I wanted to come on and finish this. So basically, I've got 4 more coal cars down there, and I've got 2 more box cars over here. And they're on some of the iffy turnouts. And I'm saying I'm pointing and y'all can't see what I'm talking about. Over there by John's Mill, there are 2 box cars. Over by Eltham's Mine, there's 4 coal cars. Up here, we've got 2 iffy cars and 1 that doesn't work well. We're not even going to try that one. So I've got 8 more cars. Now, I don't think I can get more than maybe 1 or 2 more around without starting to have trouble coming down the hill. And so I'll show y'all. I changed a few camera angles so we'd have a little bit some different views. Now the Denver cam is still the same. It's kind of hard to do this one different. Ideas would be, if anybody had any ideas on a different camera angle for this area, I wouldn't mind hearing that. We're up here. We were up here at the Winter Park camera before. This is actually McKernan's cam here. And so I changed the angle on it just a little, and kind of hard to get a whole lot different. But over here on the other camera, I did I changed this angle a little bit, and so we've got a different angle there. I can't really get into the tunnel a whole lot, um, not with the setup I have, with the arms I'm using, so I can move them around. I'm not able to get in the tunnel, but I've got two cars right here, and I might move them if we get the four coal cars in here. My two best cars after that, and if I can add more than four more cars, which I don't think I can, we'll probably move these to a different line somewhere and pick them up. So we might cheat a little. So let's go back to here and here, and we'll get right there. Hey, rail artist. Now I can let's rail artist. I don't mind trying that out. Let me show you what I can do. Now you have to tell me. We'll have to play around with it a little, but I'm not opposed to that. So let me show you what I'm able to do. And so I could do a few. And y'all tell me what you think. Alright, so it can be. So I got some light there. Let's see. Here. And so that looks I don't know that let's try this. And do that. I can light it up. And I don't know if that's too much. What do y'all think of that? Then here. Hey. Then let's see here. I didn't want to do that. So let's go back here. yeah, it's the difference between night and day. Now, on this camera that you're looking at right now, we're underneath a mountain, so we're gonna get this shadow. Can't do anything about that. But let's see. I think it looks good but different. What we can do is hopefully we can get the train going around a little while, and we can fade the lights to dark eventually, so we can be like daylight and then we can switch to dark. That'd be really cool if you had like dimmers and stuff. I just need good lights in general. But alright, so let's do this. We'll go back here, here, and we need to be here or here. Alright, we're going to try to pull out of here now. I will tell you that I did run this train around the layout some this morning without fault. That doesn't mean it won't mess up now that we're live, but I didn't have any problems with it. But like I was saying, I did kind of get the impression that we could be, and it takes a little while to warm up too. And I kind of got the impression that we could be starting to get heavy coming down the hill, and that we could be not too many cars away from starting to freewheel some. And once that happens, I got to stop adding cars, because then it's just going to derail when it gets under the station. We will creep for a while. And I need to get a little camera in the tunnel, because I can't film anything right now. So Yeah, also, I haven't had a chance to watch it, but Sparky's wife Amy put out. Oh, there it comes. Sparky's wife Amy put out a new woodworking video, I heard. So let's check that out when we get a chance, everybody. Oh, that looks pretty good. I hope it doesn't crash. Let's see. No crashing. Woo! Yeah, see, it's close. That little light's a pain. That don't look good. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Thank you, John. Yes, sir. Um, I kind of feel like a brat for wanting more cameras, but like I want another. I'd like to be able to like flash a close up in there. I guess that's where you use your phone, but I'm not able to. That gets into too much stuff going on my computer and everything. Yes, sir, Joe. All four are powered, and I'm DC, so they're not technically speed matched. And so I've got to be real creative and careful in which way I point them and all that stuff because they are temperamental. Because, you know, if you get a faster one in the wrong order, it can create issues where you're pushing a flange over. Yeah, I'm in OBS, Thunder Ridge. Normally on my Friday night streams, if I'm not running trains, I use StreamYard. But if I'm um, just doing everything internal, um, I just stay with OBS. Well, you know what? I don't mind walking around with the camera too for a close up, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Um, uh, if my system would take the extra weight of having the camera into OBS2 the on Wi-Fi, see, because all this is hooked up, is hardwired, and so that helps. And but if I put a phone in here on Wi-Fi, um, that creates too much drag on my system, and stuff starts not looking good and everything. Thunder. Thunder Ridge. These are a mixture of $40 and $50 cameras, basically. I think the best one I have in here is a C920. So there's nothing real special to them. Man, I missed it. Dang it. Sorry. I'm gonna slow it down a touch if I can, which I think I can. Oh, I spoke too. I told you I needed to slow it down. I just heard something. Dang it. Oh well. I knew it was going too fast, and I had it faster than I had it up a little higher than it needed to be going too. That was on me. I didn't realize I had it up a little higher than I needed it to be going, but when I saw it was going a little faster than I wanted it to be, um, if I can get these back up here and reach in and grab those other ones down there, I can save a lot of time. But this isn't easy to do. You gotta hold your mouth just right. Ah. Alright, it didn't work. It just went off there. Alright. Here we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should be able to rewind and act like that didn't happen in about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe. Alright. Give me just a minute. Locos are okay. Alright, so I can spin this around and get it out in front. Hopefully. I have the equivalent to a roundabout right here. Well, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want to leave a car underneath there and have the train go through. So, how was that for like a NASCAR? Well, I guess we don't know yet because we don't know if the train's going to work. But that was a quick change, I would think. That's like a NASCAR tire change right there. All right, I'm going to creep out of here slow. Hey, Mystic, good to see you, man. So let's see if we can get, oh man, it crashed again. Oh well. As I told you, it ran probably 8-10 laps this morning without a problem. And I don't know if we made it one. I don't know if that's the problem car or not. We'll see if we can back it up and pull these out of here. It could be that it was just that front car. I don't know if that's gonna work. I can't see under there. Alright, I gotta turn this off so I can see underneath there. Mm-mm. No. I don't like doing this when I'm not filming. Probably try this one more time out of sheer stubbornness. But if this don't work, I'm going to bed. Hey, Eminem Mark, how you doing? No, I've had an embarrassing failure. I'm not doing anything simple though. I'm trying to run an ABBA with DC, not speed match, with a bunch of cars behind it that are all different weights. But I was doing it at some point. Alright, I think I'm missing cars. That's not good. Here's one. One, two, three, four. Alright. I started out last night and it didn't go great, but I picked up a bunch of cars and we ran out of time, so I was coming on and trying to finish that up and just see how many I could get around. And I was close to about as many as I thought I could anyway, but based on the way it was running this morning, I really kind of thought that I would get a few more on, at least two. And then I thought I was going to start having trouble with it coming down that hill. See, that hill's a problem. Hey, Dave. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, you hadn't been missing much, Dave, if you hadn't been watching. It looked pretty for about a lap. I'm gonna try it one more time, and because I know it'll work, but if it doesn't want to cooperate anymore, I'll call it a night. I got Uncle Digger's Cabin, the final, well, not the final, but my next one, probably the final one, where I got the roof inserts and all that. Oh man, I lost a wheel. Well, that ain't good. That's gonna mess up all my... Oh, here it is, I think. That's gonna mess up my order and everything. Alright. Alright, did I flip that back? Yes, I did. Did I flip that back? Yes, I did. Dang, I'm making this hard. Let me try it again. Hey, PVR, how you doing? Yeah, you think so? I don't need any help tonight. Oh, wow. That is good to know. Um, Joe Rader, the reason I can't slow down a whole lot more, unless I want to stand there and drive the train, is in order for it to do a continuous loop, I've got to find a good speed that I can get up the helix but down the hill. And that's kind of like a challenge to me that I always kind of a gamer somewhat that I sort of play is I try to get it as slow as I can for it'll get over the helix. But I can't have so much weight on it that it comes down the hill too fast. So let's see if it's gonna get, where is it at? I'm real low on power though. I can go up some. I cleaned that area today too. I must have a joint in there, a rail joiner right there at that turn or something, because it will kind of hang up in there if it's not. That's one of the first places it'll hang up there and here. Wonder if it didn't like the light. Now, if I could get a couple more cars on, I could just about fill this helix up, the top level where I got, you know, the locos here and the cars are still coming out here. It's pretty close. So, Dave, you think I need to add feeders? And I very possibly could. I actually kind of thought about that one day, but then it seems like a lot of work, so I tried to forget about it. But you could be right. That's cool, PVR. Huh. Because, you know, I don't have enough feeders. But I could add. There are good places I can put them in. I wonder if this train would run a lot better if I did that. Wouldn't that be something? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually let it make a lap. And if I can make a lap, when I come back here, I'm going to pick up that coal car you're looking at up front right there. It's a good view to watch it get picked up, too. Well, and I wonder if it would improve the, you know, reliability and the pickup of, because, you know, Dave, do you remember, I mean, we've been talking about those Katos that are running suspect. I wonder if that could have anything to do with it. I don't have feeders anywhere near that, Norman. I'm not suggesting that I shouldn't. I know I need to. I just need to do it. I need to do a lot of wiring work. But I've fixed some of it out here, but not a lot. It is nice to see a nice long train, though. Be cool to be even longer, but see, look at that. Got it in both. It was going east and west at the same time right there. Yeah, now I do understand that for those DCC signals, you really. No, I'm not touching the speed at all. The only thing I'm doing is changing the cameras on the computer. No. Now, if I ever want to like try to run a train, where exactly were you talking about, Norman? It could be dirty track. Although I shouldn't have too many places that are that dirty. Now I have a place up here, up here by Winter Park in the snow, where it's like it hits. I do have a place that it slows down up here for some reason, and there must be something on a track. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I don't mind that I need more feeders in here. Yeah, okay, man. I kind of I saw it, but I don't remember where exactly it was where I saw that comment. There's where it I have troubles. It looks like it's getting through there this time. But it really shouldn't struggle that much right there. And that's probably an indication that all four of those locos aren't getting equal power. I am going to go in there and get some more feeders. I really don't like it. Now, what's weird though is I went in there today and I cleaned that area. I pulled the thing out and I cleaned that area, and the train ran through there fine for a few times. So that's weird. There's something going on in there too. But the fact that I cleaned it and it went through fine and then it stopped is weird. Change that. I agree, PVR, and that's kind of why I'm glad that we're talking about this. See if we can't maybe troubleshoot why that is. Now that is probably close to 3% grade, but three of those locos, two of them are brand new. One of them's less than 3 months old, and the other one's probably only a year old. So none of those locos are more than a year old. I used to, I mean, although I've never really, and it could be because of lack of feeders or whatever, but I've never been able to pull more than, I usually have an ABB, and I could do like 12 cars. What would the wood be doing? Is it the wood cleans it? Because I've cleaned it. I've got I've got the tidy track cleaner and all that. Now the wood might do something different. The wood might clean better or different or something. I don't know, but. And I mean, I do use NOx and CRC, but there shouldn't be enough on there to cause like slipping or anything like that. I don't have that much. Right there, Norman, I got a place that it slows down just a second, if that's where you were talking about. Yeah, that's it. It is. It's hitting something there, Norman. There's something on the track. Gotcha. It could need a good cleaning. I don't know. Because it is dirty out here. Man. It's slowing down right there a little bit too. Now, I slowed it down just a second. I didn't think it was going to make it. I feared I was going to have a crash. It could be. Well, y'all, I'm going to call it an evening. I do not think I can get another car on there without a crash, and I really don't want to take all the cars off and back on again from underneath the station down there. I am curious about what I should do. Well, and the thing is, I need it where it doesn't require that. Set of 4 lifelike PBs or ABA will run out of cars before I get them to slip. Don't haul 100-car trains or anything, but yeah. Well, you know, it is a very tough, it's constant turn, constant uphill, and none of it's real consistent. I think that I don't find that it runs a whole lot better when I clean it, and I hope that I'm not. Dave, the first thing I'm probably gonna do is more feeders. And then, because I could probably do another feeder, like 1 feeder on each level, somewhere that's easy to reach, and just see if I get an improvement. So, you know, but I can pull like 4 or 5 cars usually up with 1 loco. So based on that, 4 should be pulling up 16, 20, and it's not doing that. I mean, maybe you give away 1 or 2 each time, but it's not. I'm not getting. Thank you, Norman. I'm not getting the power. Maybe it's the feeders, because I don't have equal power distribution or something in there. And I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna add some feeders, but I don't know exactly what to do about my downhill situation though. Although, I guess if I have more consistent power running to the helix, I can go slower up the helix. I can creep up the helix slower, and then I'll be able to come down the hill slower. Because I don't have any way to set up for it to automatically slow down, or it's not automated at all. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out. I just wanted to come on and see if I could get a few more on, and with it not behaving right in the beginning there and me having to take everything off and put it back on, I didn't decide to get very daring, because I don't want to deal with another derailed train. But I appreciate y'all coming out and supporting me and the channel. It was good to talk to y'all, and I just messed that up too. Woo! Y'all have a good one. I think I'm gonna head and watch some TV. See y'all around. Maybe see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.